Sun and 70s are ahead as 34 state parks reopened for the first time in weeks. The changes they've made ahead of what's expected to be a very busy weekend. And the number of new coronavirus cases reaches a record high in Wisconsin for the second straight day. The impact this could have on the state's plan to bounce back.
This is News 3 Now this morning.
Good morning and happy Saturday, everyone. It's the first weekend of May, but the second day of May. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. And should we introduce you to everyone as the Wisconsin Broadcast Association Best Meteorologist nominee, Chris Reese? We're lucky to have you on our team.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. No, that's really exciting. I haven't really announced it yet, just because I'm waiting to see the results. But
okay, well, you're
right.
Okay. They always say in Hollywood, just being a nominee is an honor.
It is. It is. So that's really awesome.
Lucky to have you.
I was nominated as Best Weathercaster, so we'll see what happens with that. I do want to go ahead and get started with the full forecast right now. Or not necessarily the full forecast, but at least a tease of what's to come. This is Weather Track right now. We've had some clouds really pop up as we went through the past couple of hours. They are trying their best to thin out, folks, but we'll still see a mix of the sun and the cloud covers all day. It's going to be a day where it's cloudy, but you can see that sunbeam filtering through the clouds. You know what I'm talking about. Now, here's what we're looking at in terms of Doppler track right now. We don't have any showers out there, so that's good news. We've got a quiet morning for us. I am watching some showers that you see over parts of eastern Nebraska and western Iowa right now, just to see how close those will get to south central Wisconsin as we go through the day. Temperature-wise, we're feeling good, though. 58 in Madison right now. Janesville at 59. Some of us are already waking up into the mid-60s. Good morning to Boscobel at 65 degrees. Platteville and Lone Rock both waking up at 61. Winds are out of the west and southwest at 5 miles per hour. We're going to be seeing a little bit more of that westerly wind component as we go through the day, but plan your Saturday with this, folks. Temperatures will be around 60 by the time we get you towards, say, the end of the show. 59 or 69 rather by lunchtime, and then 71 for that high later on.
We're not even going to need a coat walking out of work?
No, we will not need a coat walking out of work. It's going to be a good day, Christina.
Yeah, an award-winning forecast in terms of delivery and content. Thank you so much,
My pleasure. Thank you.
For the second day in a row, Wisconsin reported its highest single-day increase in new COVID-19 cases. In the past 24 hours, there have been 460 new cases. Of the people tested, 13% of them tested positive. That's up from 11% the day before. The governor's Badger bounce back plan requires those percentages to be on a downward trend for 14 days in order to reopen the state. Developing this morning, the state Supreme Court has agreed to take up the lawsuit over Governor Tony Evers' Safer at Home extension. The Republican-controlled legislature filed the suit last month, asking the court to block the extension, claiming it goes beyond the governor's powers. Oral arguments will begin this Tuesday via video conference. Overnight, the Republican leaders of the state assembly sent Governor Evers a letter requesting a unified, bipartisan approach to the state's coronavirus response. The letter reads, quote, "In these times of crisis, we understand how difficult decisions like these are, but we are all in this together. That's why it is our hope that we can begin direct conversations with you as soon as possible." Assembly Republicans say they are looking to discuss reopening the state's economy in a safe, targeted, and regional way. The GOP leaders are requesting to meet with the governor early next week. No word yet from his office. New this morning, researchers from the University of Minnesota now say the outbreak is likely to last as long as 2 years and won't be controlled until 2/3 of the world's population becomes immune. This comes as more than half of U.S. states are reopening in some way this weekend. More than 64,000 people have now died from the virus here in America. CBS News correspondent Michael George has the latest.
This mall north of Dallas opened its doors again as Texas and many other states began to ease social distancing rules. Anti-lockdown protests intensified from North Carolina to Ohio, Illinois, and northern and southern California. In Orange County, they also protested Governor Gavin Newsom's order shutting beaches there. He had a message for people taking to the streets.
Take care of yourself. Wear a face covering. Do justice to physical distancing. You don't want to contract this disease.
This family ate at an Iowa pizza restaurant on the first day of that state's loosened restrictions.
My wife has a mask on, but you can't eat with the mask on.
The buffet remains closed, and patrons aren't allowed to refill their own drinks for now. Overall, 36 states are now easing restrictions, but not one of them has met the federal guidelines requiring a 2-week decrease in cases.
We haven't necessarily set up the right detection systems and the right surveillance systems over the last couple of months.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo plans a limited and gradual reopening of low-risk businesses starting in mid-May. On Friday, the last patient was discharged from the Javits Temporary Field Hospital, which was converted from New York City's main convention center. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
The Food and Drug Administration has approved the use of the experimental drug remdesivir to treat hospitalized COVID-19 patients. This is the first authorized therapy drug for the virus here in America. The FDA issued an emergency use authorization on Friday, saying the benefits of the drug outweigh its risks. New numbers overnight show just how far the coronavirus has spread inside the Patrick Cudahy plant in the Milwaukee suburbs. The city health department says a total of 85 employees tested positive for COVID-19 at the plant. That is 3 times the original number reported back on April 15th, when Smithfield Foods first announced a 2-week closure to clean and disinfect the plant. The slowdown at meat processing plants from the virus has led to a new wave of panic shopping. So now some grocery stores are starting to impose limits on meat purchases. Kroger, the largest supermarket chain in the country, is limiting ground beef and pork purchases in some of its stores. In recent weeks, top meat suppliers have announced temporary closures as their workers fall sick with COVID-19. President Trump signed an executive order to compel meat plants to stay open during the crisis. Both the Blue Angels and Thunderbirds will be back in action later today. They're conducting joint flyovers in 3 cities, Baltimore, D.C., and Atlanta. Earlier this week, both groups flew over New York City. It's all part of the nation's salute to healthcare workers, first responders, military, and other essential workers who risk their lives every day. Here in Wisconsin, the annual EAA Air Venture in Oshkosh has officially been canceled. It was scheduled to run from July 20th until the 26th, but organizers say the uncertainty surrounding the virus forced them to make this difficult decision. The EAA CEO says grounds preparation for the event would have had to start this weekend. Hundreds of thousands of people attend the event every year from all around the world. More local news now. If you're in the mood to do some spring cleaning this weekend, Goodwill stores in our area are now accepting non-contact donations. You're asked to pull up to the donation center's doors, pop open your trunk. An employee will then come out and take your items inside the store. Another option is to simply leave your items in the outdoor containers. Donation drop-off times at all locations are from 10 in the morning until 6 at night. This weekend's weather is welcome news for a local Madison College employee featured in one of our favorite stories of the week. He's doing something good to help the college's most vulnerable students. This is Kevin Foley. He's an administrative manager at the school. In 2 weeks, he plans to complete a 170-mile bike ride across the entire Madison College district, stopping at all 8 campuses. He's raising money for emergency funds for Madison College students during the pandemic. Foley says he's heard from so many students who've been impacted by the pandemic and wanted to do what he could to help.
I'm really proud to be a Madison College employee. When the COVID-19 crisis hit, our college came out right away and they helped. And so I just really felt compelled to do something to help the community and to look back at this time like I did something really worthwhile to help the community.
Kevin hopes to raise $10,000 from the May 15th bike ride. He's partnering with the Madison College Foundation nonprofit, and all of the money raised will go directly to Madison College students. We want to put a face to one of this week's victims of the virus. 89-year-old Milo Krubel passed away Monday from COVID-19. He was a lifelong dairy and beef cattle farmer from Bloomington, Wisconsin, known for his hard, tireless work ethic and his sense of humor. He was just getting ready to help his wife of 69 years celebrate her 90th birthday. The tight-knit town was struggling with what to do, mourning the loss of their beloved neighbor while trying to celebrate a big birthday, so they settled on what a lot of folks are doing nowadays and organized a drive-by parade. Cars, fire trucks, and tractors lined up to help remember one life while celebrating another. But one parade was not enough. Yesterday, more than 50 local farmers brought out their tractors to lead Milo to his final resting place. We should mention that Tammy Schultz, the registered dietitian we often talk to on our show, was one of Milo's 26 grandchildren. Thoughts go out to her family. Time now 8:09. Several state parks are reopened to visitors this weekend. The changes they've made since your last visit. And parks or not, you're going to want to get outside today. Take a look at this beautiful day. Sunny skies over the capital. Chris is back with your full forecast right after this.
Get the facts with Reality Check, only on News 3 Now.
Garden mats eliminate 90% of the time spent working in the garden and increase a garden's productivity by 10 to 20%. Garden mats let air and water through, but block sunlight. The pre-measured holes make planting a breeze. We help people grow 100% organic vegetables, weed-free. Garden mats give us our summers back to do the things we love. Go to gardenmats.com.
I'm Alfonso, and there's more to me than HIV. There's my career, my cause, my choir. I'm a work in progress. So much goes into who I am. HIV medicine is one part of it.
Prescription Dovato is for adults who are starting HIV-1 treatment and who aren't resistant to either of the medicines dolutegravir or lamivudine. Dovato has 2 medicines in 1 pill to help you reach and then stay undetectable, so your HIV can be controlled with fewer medicines while taking Dovato. You can take Dovato any time of day, with food or without. Don't take Dovato if you're allergic to any of its ingredients or if you take dofetilide. If you have hepatitis B, it can change during treatment with Dovato and become harder to treat. Your hepatitis B may get worse or become life-threatening if you stop taking Dovato. So do not stop Dovato without talking to your doctor. Serious side effects can occur, including allergic reactions, liver problems, and liver failure. Life-threatening side effects include lactic acid buildup and severe liver problems. If you have a rash and other symptoms of an allergic reaction, stop taking Dovato and get medical help right away. Tell your doctor if you have kidney or liver problems, including hepatitis B or C. One of the ingredients in Dovato may harm your unborn baby. Your doctor may prescribe a different medicine than Dovato. Your doctor should do a pregnancy test before starting Dovato. Use effective birth control while taking Dovato. The most common side effects are headache, diarrhea, nausea, trouble sleeping, and tiredness.
So much goes into who I am and hope to be. Ask your doctor if starting HIV treatment with Dovato is right for you.
U.S. Cellular.
Yeah. New customer. What's the deal?
Unlimited data, just $30 a month.
But what's the deal with the signal? It works everywhere. It's crazy.
You're going into signal shock. Just breathe with me. Unlimited data. Strong signal.
Strong signal.
All for $30 a month.
U.S. Cellular.
And now when you switch, you can also get $700 off the latest phones with no trade-in required. Now that's fair. U.S. Cellular. Choose fair.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Folks, we have seen a gorgeous sunrise today, but now we're watching some cloud cover trying to stream its way on in. That's not going to be the big story of the day. While, yes, we'll see that mix of sun and clouds, the bigger story is going to be the temperature. So I want to encourage you to get outside today as we'll see those highs in the low 70s. Then we will see light rain coming our direction, especially Monday night into Tuesday, and we'll have more rain chances to come as we head into the week. One of the reasons we're seeing cloud cover out there is because there's actually a little area of low pressure. That's over northern Wisconsin. We're going to have a front moving through later on today as well. That'll change those wind directions from southerly to westerly as we head through time. But the other thing I'm keeping an eye on is this little disturbance that we're seeing across parts of Nebraska right now. Some light showers along with couple of thunderstorms are embedded with that, but the trajectory of this is going to matter because that continues to work its way eastward as we go through the day. There's a chance that some of that could get close to southern Wisconsin. Our air is relatively dry, but we'll have to keep at least the tiniest chance of a shower in the afternoon forecast, but we'll be watching that one closely. We're dry out there right now. That's certainly good news, but we do see some of that cloud cover. The sun is peeking through it. 58 is our temperature right now with winds out of the west and southwest at 5. 61 in Mineral Point rather. 61 for Platteville as well. Monroe, I was excited to say it, but it's at 57 there right now. Janesville coming in at 59. Here's what I expect through time. I'm expecting those temperatures to be right around 69 by the time we get you towards lunchtime here. Notice the sunshine at this point. We're going to see waves of cloud cover. It's cloudy now. We'll see some sunshine for a bit. Then more cloud cover comes in as we move into the afternoon. We'll see highs right around 71. But here's future tracks showing you at least a little potential of those isolated showers at times. So keep that in mind. Most folks stay dry. And the further you are towards the state line, the best chance you have of seeing that slight chance of a shower later on this afternoon. Well, back at 69 by 5 o'clock, cooling down towards 49 overnight tonight, folks. We keep that sunshine around with temperatures again going into the low 70s for your Sunday. The next organized rain chance, that comes our direction sometime Monday night and early Tuesday morning. We'll see showers throughout the day on Tuesday coming to an end on Wednesday. We'll watch another little rain chance by the time we get you towards Wednesday night. We've been watching Thursday into Friday, but I'll tell you what, some of the latest model trends have been pushing that rain chance towards the south. I want to watch that for another day before I get rid of those rain chances for the end of the week there. So enjoy the weather out there this weekend. Watch for the rain chances later on Monday and still get outside when you can this week. None of these days are washouts. A lot of them are kind of overnight rain chances.
No complaints. It's so gorgeous outside, but just really be safe if you're heading outside.
Yeah, that's the thing to do.
Leaving enough room, but it's nice. The other day I had a picnic by myself by the Capitol. I literally just brought out a beach towel, sat on the lawn, and ate my food.
You were living your best life.
I know. Right. Heard it here. Thanks, Chris.
My pleasure.
Well, it's going to be a great weekend to get outside weather-wise, and 34 state parks and recreational areas are back open after being closed for the past 3 weeks. Ever since then, several things have changed. Bathrooms, shelters, and playgrounds are all now closed, and the new adjusted hours are from 6 a.m. until 7 p.m. except for Wednesdays. That's when all parks are closed for maintenance. All parks have capacity limits, especially at busy places like Devil's Lake.
Our only concern is that we just want people to have a good, safe, fun time at the properties. We want them to be respectful of the natural resource, of each other, of the staff, and to really be prepared and to manage their expectations.
State officials also recommend you check out dnr.wi.gov for live updates on capacity limits and closures before you visit. Annual park stickers are required for entry, but those are not sold on site. They can be purchased online or over the phone. And these are some of the parks included in the reopening today. Devil's Lake, Kinnickinnick, Lapham Peak, Copper Falls, and Flambeau River and Black River State Forest are just a handful. Trails, both walking and ATV, are also open. Wisconsin's fishing season also starts this weekend, and because of the virus, things will be different out on landings and launches. Wardens say people should prepare to go to lakes that aren't as busy and try to stay close to home if you can. Fishermen should have all of their equipment ready to go for a quick launch. They say boat launches might move slower in order to keep people less bunched together. Time is 8:17, lunch in less than 10 minutes. Sounds good to me. Netflix's newest cooking show promises to teach cooks of all abilities how to make delicious meals with fewer ingredients in less time. And Amazon South by Southwest and the Laugh Factory are all out with some new content that you can stream for free. Trending news is next on News 3 Now This Morning.
Hey, Shackleford.
Shackleford?
They replaced our old furnace with the new Carrier. You know, turn to the experts.
Shackleford fixed our AC with no surprises.
Are you guys talking about Shackleford? I trust those guys.
Did someone say Shackleford?
Shackleford. Schedule spring maintenance now.
It's time to freshen up around your yard. This year, don't struggle with bulky bags of mulch. Call JR.
JR's mulch sales, spread it around.
Mad City Baths can swap out your old bath for a new walk-in shower or walk-in tub in as little as 1 day. And now during our bath makeover event, get a new bath or shower system for only $49.95. Ask about great financing and call during this program for a free $100 Walmart or Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. And ask about our virtual online estimates only from Mad City Baths.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand. Contact your Ford dealer, an essential part of your community, to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you. Find out more at Ford.com. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2020 Ford models.
In these uncertain times, it has never been more important to maintain a clean home or business. We are prepared to get your space back to clean and healthy again. We've added a new EPA-registered cleaner that disinfects hard surfaces and deep cleans carpet, rugs, and upholstery. Remember, we disinfect our equipment after every job and disinfect our vehicles daily. We believe in doing things the right way. That's why we've been your trusted partner in clean for over 70 years.
Help is what we've always given. So thank you to our helpers at BMO and beyond. Thank you to the healers, the fighters, the all-nighters, the cleaners, the movers, the 18-wheelers. Thank you to the farmers, the grocers, the above and beyonders. Thank you to all the frontliners for keeping our lives moving when the world needs to stop.
No one asked for this to happen, but this is our time, when our hearts, our humanity, and our communities rise. This moment will challenge us. It will define us. It's why we are here, but this moment is not bigger than us, and we will show up every day for you. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
Go to Amazon.com skills to enable Channel 3000 news briefs.
Time for what's trending this morning. A new cooking series geared towards at-home cooks of all abilities is now streaming on Netflix. The show is called Nadia's Time to Eat. It features 2015 Great British Baking Show winner Nadia Hussein serving up time-saving and delicious meals. In the first episode, Nadia promises to make lunch in less than 10 minutes with her speedy omelet wrap and speedy roasted potatoes. Hussein will also visit food producers to show viewers how certain ingredients are made. The coronavirus has not shut down comedy. Hollywood's Laugh Factory is streaming free live comedy shows every afternoon. A constantly changing lineup of comedians joins host Craig Robinson, who wears protective gear. He's often the comedian's only in-person audience member, which he admits is pretty strange. The shows run for up to 2 hours and stream at 4 o'clock our time on the Laugh Factory's YouTube webpage and Twitter accounts. And you can now stream the 35 films and documentaries that were scheduled to premiere at the South by Southwest Festival for free on Amazon Prime Video. Among the titles, My Darling Vivian, about Johnny Cash's first wife, and Selfie, which takes a look at our shortcomings in the digital world. You don't have to be a Prime member to watch. Anybody with an Amazon account can tune in from now until May 11th. Now let's check in with our Will Loper for this weekend's picks in 3 things to watch.
Sophomore year is gonna be our year. I can feel it. But
newly streaming on Netflix this week is the series Never Have I Ever.
But we're not cool. Would a not cool person wear one dangly earring? Which brings me to my plan. We're rebranding. I have chosen attainable yet status-enhancing people for each of us today. Hey, Jonah, you smell great today.
It's Forever by Mariah Carey.
Oh.
The coming-of-age series created by Mindy Kaling tells the story of Devi, a high school sophomore who decides this is the year she becomes cool.
No, I just want to be a normal teenager.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Don't worry, he won't hurt me. Normal teenagers end up in prison. Or worse, working in Jersey Mike's.
All 10 episodes of Never Have I Ever are streaming on Netflix now.
You're a weird girl.
I am.
What is this place? Who are you?
It is our sacred duty to defend the world.
Right.
This past week was Gal Gadot's birthday, so watch her in one of the best superhero movies there is, 2017's Wonder Woman.
Who is this woman? She's my secretary, sir. She's a very good secretary.
It's World War I, the fate of the world is at stake, and it's up to Diana, aka Wonder Woman, to save it.
It is our sacred duty to defend the world. And it's what I'm going to do.
Wonder Woman is available to rent or buy everywhere now.
Is there anything else you want to show me?
Why do you want to be a lobby boy?
Who wouldn't? At the Grand Budapest, sir.
This week was also director Wes Anderson's birthday, and one of his best films has just joined the Criterion Collection this week, The Grand Budapest Hotel.
I became his pupil, and he was to be my counselor and guardian.
The police are here.
Tell them I'll be right down. She's been murdered, and you think I did it.
Ray Fiennes stars as M. Gustave, a hotel concierge who finds himself wrapped up in a murder plot and must clear his name.
I want roadblocks at every junction for 50 kilometers. I want rail blocks at every train station for 100 kilometers.
Get in!
I want 50 men and 10 bloodhounds ready in 5 minutes.
Grand Budapest Hotel is available now in the Criterion Collection or anywhere you find movies.
You can't arrest him simply because he's a bloody immigrant. Take your hands off my lobby boy!
Happy watching. Those are the 3 things you need to watch, and this is Will Loper for News 3 Now this morning.
Some of Sesame Street's most beloved characters are appearing in new videos to help kids and parents cope with the COVID-19 pandemic. The Sesame Workshops Caring for Each Other videos tackle a variety of topics like how to cope with missing friends and loved ones and information about healthy snacks and face coverings. They're available right now on YouTube. You still have time to join in on a global live stream that's happening right now. Around 200 celebrities, including Julia Roberts, Quincy Jones, and Oprah, are answering the call to unite. The 24-hour event features performances and conversations about overcoming the challenges of this pandemic. You can join the Call to Unite event on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube until 7 o'clock tonight. As we've been reporting, the coronavirus is dramatically changing our everyday lives. Next, we continue our series on the new normal and how those changes will affect the way we work, socialize, and learn. And as we enter into the 6th week of Safer at Home, many people are feeling stressed out. The 5 strategies doctors say we can all use to cope.
Hi, it's Jan from Toyota. Many of you still need to be on the road right now. Toyota is here to help.
We're offering an incredible 0% on our most popular Toyotas. That's 0% on Camry, 0% on RAV4, or 0% on Tacoma. Plus, Toyota will defer your payments for up to 90 days. And if you need service for your current vehicle, our service centers remain open.
We're here for you. Contact your local Toyota dealer to see how they can help. Toyota.
Well, it's time for wrinkles. Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair. We've got the retinol that gives you results in 1 week. Not just any retinol, accelerated retinol SA for not only smoother skin in 1 day, but younger looking skin in just 1 week. And that's clinically proven. Results that fast, or your money back. Unless you're attached to your wrinkles. 1 week, that's all it takes. Neutrogena.
To our Pick and Save associates, for the long hours and late nights, for the miles traveled and the shelves restocked, for making a difference in our customers' lives, for doing so much more than your job. Everyone at the Kroger family of brands and our customers say thank you. In a time when daily life feels a bit uncertain, your hard work is keeping America fed. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
The Our Home is the training ground for her dreams policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
During times like these, it's important to stay connected.
The new normal isn't normal at all.
But just because we're apart
doesn't mean we're alone.
We can reach out to old friends. Remind our family that we love them.
Stay on top of business.
Even if it isn't business as usual.
Because we are resilient.
No matter how much distance is between us, we will never let you lose your connection.
U.S. Cellular has a network you can count on, which means you can do anything, even make a commercial. U.S. Cellular.
Toro's Time Cutter HD and Titan HD zero-turn mowers. Comfortable with the innovative MyRide suspension system and high-back suspension seats. Powerful with commercial-grade engines. Heavy-duty, built to tackle tough terrain while providing Toro's professional quality of cut. Versatile, so you can get more done on or off the mower. Toro's Time Cutter HD and Titan HD zero-turn mowers. Count on it.
Power Centers of Madison. Visit powercentersofmadison.com.
Right now, thermal imaging cameras that take your temperature every time you leave home could be the future of fighting coronavirus. We take a look at the new technology that could become the new normal.
This is News 3 Now this morning.
Good morning, everyone. Hope your Saturday's off to a great start. It is May 2nd. I'm Christina Laurie. For the second day in a row, Wisconsin reported its highest single-day increase in new COVID-19 cases. In the past 24 hours, there have been 460 new cases. Of the people tested, 13% of them tested positive. That's up from 11% the day before. The governor's Badger Bounce Back plan requires those percentages to be on a downward track for 14 days in order to reopen the state. Developing this morning, the state Supreme Court has agreed to take up the lawsuit over Governor Evers' Safer at Home extension. The Republican-controlled legislature filed the suit last month, asking the court to block the extension, claiming it goes beyond the governor's powers. Oral arguments are set for Tuesday via video conferencing. And 34 state parks and rec areas are back open this weekend after being closed for the past 3 weeks. Ever since then, several things have changed. Bathrooms, shelters, and playgrounds are closed, and the new adjusted hours are 6 a.m. until 7 p.m., except for Wednesdays when all properties are closed for maintenance. All parks have capacity limits, especially at busy places, so you should check the DNR's website before you head outside. But you'll want to head outside and take in this beautiful weather. Let's toss it over to the man of the hour, Chris Reese. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, that is indeed the case. Being outside will be something you want to do today because it's nice out. We'll see some clouds, but I want to start out with Platteville. The reason for that, Platteville has the blue skies out there right now. They've got a little bit of cloud cover on the horizon, but ultimately the sun is shining. We're a little bit more gray as you work your way over towards Madison. This is what I've been talking about when I keep saying we're going to see rounds of clouds and rounds of sunshine as we go through the day. 58 right now. Winds are out of the west and southwest at 5 miles per hour. Here's the reason we're going to be seeing the cloud cover. There's actually an area of low pressure just across northern Wisconsin. We have a weak front that is coming through. In fact, temperatures between today and tomorrow will not be different at all. You'll notice some cooler temperatures by the time we get you into Monday. One thing I'm watching that's also going to bring some more clouds this afternoon is this dying system that we see across parts of Nebraska. I'll also have to keep a very close eye on that just to see if it holds together enough to bring a shower or two to parts of southern Wisconsin. Right now, don't expect that to be the case, but I'm keeping that slight chance of a shower in the forecast for later on this afternoon. I want to show you future track. Here's more sunshine by the time we get you towards lunchtime. Check out the temperatures, right around 69 to 70 degrees. Clouds move in after that, so that'll keep those temperatures from going into the mid-70s. Instead, we'll see those highs right around 71 or so, but you see all these isolated little dots of green. That's that slight shower chance being picked up on future track. But then we move into the afternoon, and then we'll start to see those skies clear out overnight tonight as temperatures fall down towards 49. But folks, we will see more in the way of that sunshine as we head into tomorrow too. So Christina, we're looking at some good weather overall as we go through the weekend. A couple of rain chances will come our direction, though next week we'll be timing those out.
We've earned this good weather after all we've been through, so thank you for sharing it with us.
My pleasure, of course.
Thanks, Chris. More headlines now. As we enter into the 6th week of Safer at Home, many people are feeling really stressed out. Doctors at UW Health say the daily uncertainty can cause our bodies to experience wear and tear. To help manage the new normal, they say engaging in active coping is essential.
Really important to be proactive at safeguarding our mental health and to really take that initiative to work on simple strategies to reduce the negative impact of stressors on our life, and also to foster behaviors that will strengthen our mental health.
They recommend 5 key strategies. You can create a small goal every day, set a schedule, foster self-care, stay socially connected, and take time to help other people. Doctors also say if you're really struggling, do not hesitate. Reach out to a family friend or even a doctor for some support. New technology may hold the answer to reopening the economy and keeping all of us safe. Thermal imaging cameras scan temperatures from a safe distance. If they detect an elevated temperature, companies that use them can deny a person entry or require additional screening. Jerika Duncan shows us how these could become our new normal.
City Farmers Market in Georgia uses cameras like this to scan customers' temperatures as they enter the store. If a customer's temperature is above 100.4, they are given a flyer that asks them to leave to protect others. But the store does offer to do their shopping for them.
The biggest advantage to infrared cameras is that you're able to see and measure temperature without being close to the individual.
Chris Boehner is the director of global business development at FLIR Systems, a company that has been producing these cameras since the SARS epidemic in 2003. That's when the technology gained widespread use in Asia.
The key is that application is not about an absolute temperature measurement. It's more about detecting those individuals with elevated body temperature higher than the last 10 people that have been screened.
Fever is one symptom of the coronavirus, and many are hopeful that technology like this will help us safely return to work.
What we're seeing is there'll be a new normal that will involve thermal screening as a frontline tool.
Since the outbreak, dozens of companies have started manufacturing these cameras for use across industries in airports, healthcare centers, and even apartment buildings in New York.
Do you see any privacy concerns? Is this sort of creating a surveillance culture?
If you've seen a thermal image, you can't really detect exactly who that individual is. We aren't really focused on collecting data of any sort. It's more about as a screening tool.
A screening tool that he cautions is just the first step.
Thermal solutions for elevated body temperature are only one part of what needs to be a comprehensive environment, health, and safety program for these businesses. It doesn't detect fever. It doesn't detect coronavirus. We detect elevated body temperature. So it plays a critical role in that system, but is only one part.
For CBS This Morning, Jerika Duncan, New York.
Zoos across the country are closed to the public right now, but when us humans are away, the animals will play. We're heading behind the gates to show you how zookeepers are working hard to keep their animals entertained and healthy, too. That's just ahead.
For over 40 years, Kitchen Idea Center has partnered with discerning contractors, designers, and architects, bringing their clients' vision to life, featuring Play-Doh woodwork cabinetry. Kitchen Idea Center, designing for you and your life.
Yeah, I'm a home builder, and I go to Nuns. Why? Well, my clients love them because they have all those smarty pants appliances. You know, like those fancy touchscreen fridges and ovens that text you when dinner's ready. Personally, I don't care for all that techie stuff. I'll stick to my good old-fashioned icebox, thank you very much. But hey, my clients love those smarty pants appliances, so we go to Nuns.
Nuns, kitchen, bath, and flooring.
When you think of a bank, you think of people in a place. But when you have the Chase mobile app, your bank can be virtually any place. So when you get a check, you can deposit it from here. And you can see your transactions and check your balance from here. You can save for an emergency from here. Or pay bills from here. So when someone asks you, where's your bank? You can tell them, here's my bank, or here's my bank, or here's my bank. Because if you download and use the Chase mobile app, your bank is virtually any place. Visit chase.com/mobile.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
Oh, my. Beat the price again. Excuse me, sir. Single care, this gentleman, please.
Ever since he learned about single care, he's been like Robin Hooding it.
Excuse me, ladies.
You're Martin Sheen.
I am.
Who's Martin Sheen?
A guy who's going to help save your family hundreds of dollars on prescriptions with single care. Gotta go.
Silver Fox. Mom, what?
In tough times like these, why pay even $1 more than you have to? Single care can help by saving you up to 80% on the prescriptions you rely on most. Download the free app and check the single care price today.
Searching for a new kitchen? Look no further than Kitchen Ideas Center, a trusted kitchen design center for over 40 years, featuring Play-Doh woodwork cabinetry. Kitchen Ideas Center, designing for you and your life.
I grew up just up the road in Stevens Point. Wisconsin is a very special place for me, especially Madison. It's where I proposed to my wife. Now my whole family is ready to call the Madison area home. Southern Wisconsin is a vibrant, diverse community with great stories to tell. And I'm looking forward to bringing them to you during my favorite time of day, morning. I'm Chris Stanford, and I'm excited to be joining the News 3 Now morning team.
Welcome back. People aren't the only ones impacted by this virus. Zoo workers are also struggling to find the personal protective equipment they need to protect themselves and their animals from exposure. Jamie Yukas looks at the other ways the pandemic is affecting zoos and zoo animals nationwide.
The Los Angeles Zoo delivered this special bundle a few months ago. Keepers take extra precautions with apes, especially vulnerable to coronavirus.
So many of us really don't know what's going to happen next. And that's because this is a brand new virus for us.
Dominique Keller is chief veterinarian.
We're calling this an extremely extraordinary and fluid situation. I mean, we discuss what's going on at our location as well as other institutions just to make sure we're up on what the best standard of care should be now.
Gorillas share 98% of DNA with humans and are susceptible to many of our same upper respiratory illnesses. Back in 2014, Jabari came down with an infection known as valley fever. He'll likely need medication the rest of his life.
If a vaccine comes out for COVID-19, will you vaccinate the animals for that?
Absolutely. I think if a vaccine does come out and it proves effective, we would certainly vaccinate what we would consider the most susceptible animals, such as our great apes.
To maintain social distancing and prevent disease transmission, all non-emergency procedures have been postponed.
We have to limit our face time with each other, so we're doing the best we can to provide the best care we can.
Animal care includes mental well-being. Keepers everywhere are coming up with innovative ways to keep animals stimulated without human visitors. Zoos and aquariums have become playgrounds. Penguins waddle through the flower garden at Minnesota's Como Park Zoo and Conservancy, while the gorillas eye keepers doing yoga. When camels are taken out for a walk, other beasts take notice. At the LA Zoo, keepers say some animals are acting more social.
If you walk by now in a public space, they come over and they vocalize at you, and it's almost like they're like, oh, look, a person finally. Where did everybody go?
Animal isolation can lead to abnormal behavior, so enrichment activities are vital.
How are you?
Many zoos are putting behind-the-scenes footage online. Viewership of animal cams have soared. That gave officials a wild idea to ask for donations along with your clicks to help offset lost revenue caused by the pandemic. And if that's not possible for some, there's still a hope.
That a positive move towards looking at how we interact with the natural world is one of the things that comes out of it.
For CBS This Morning Saturday, Jamie Yukas, Los Angeles.
Our local Henry Vilas Zoo is closed right now, but zookeepers have a page on its website called Bringing the Zoo to You. It's really neat. You can learn about animals, view zoo cams there. They update the page every weekday afternoon. Time now, 8:42. Run, Willem, run. Next, we're sharing our favorite stories of the week, both featuring kids taking on extraordinary feats, including one who's channeling his inner Forrest Gump. But first, here's a live look over the Capitol on this sunny Saturday morning. Chris is back with your full forecast right after this.
News 3 Now, your local headquarters for coronavirus facts and updates.
To most people, the idea of fighting is unpleasant. But sometimes to make things right, it's necessary to fight. Some things are worth fighting for. If you or your family has been injured, you'll want a good law firm on your side to make things right again. Since 1930, Habish & Rotier has recovered more million-dollar results for our clients than any other law firm in Wisconsin. Habish & Rotier. We fight for what's right.
Instead of going to school every morning, what if school could come to you? Because learning happens anywhere and everywhere. K-12 powered schools provide a tuition-free, full-time, online public school education. It's public school at home. K-12's curriculum is designed to engage students, to challenge them. So visit K12.com today. Tuition-free in Wisconsin.
We asked real customers what they really love about Spectrum Internet and TV.
Spectrum Internet has the fastest speeds for everything I do.
There is no turning wheel. It's immediate.
Spectrum's the fastest. Bam.
Get the fastest download speeds with the most reliable performance with Spectrum Internet, delivering starting speeds of 200 megabits. That's more than enough for all your devices for $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
I can't get over how much on-demand Spectrum has. I can literally watch a new movie every night.
I got on my shows, and he's got all his shows.
With the Spectrum TV app, I can watch live TV anywhere. It's perfect.
Add Spectrum TV and enjoy more free HD and more free on demand. Plus, use the Spectrum TV app to watch live TV on the go, all from $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
The fact that they don't have contracts, that says a lot about their service.
Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. Install Spectrum services yourself. Get a self-installation kit shipped right to your home. Call 833-906-4499.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand. Contact your Ford dealer, an essential part of your community, to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you. Find out more at Ford.com. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2020 Ford models.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Welcome to the weekend, folks. It's a mix of sun and clouds. That's going to be the weather story as we go through the day. We're seeing that outside right now, but I still encourage you to get outside today. We'll see some light rain moving in by the time we get you towards Monday evening, and then there will be additional light rain chances as we move through the week ahead. This is what's spawning the cloud cover out there. We have this area of low pressure over northern Wisconsin, and then you have a warm front and a cold front. Both of these are going to move through simultaneously as we go through today. Oddly enough, you will not see much of a temperature change between today and tomorrow. You'll notice a temperature difference, though, by the time we get you into Monday. One of the other things I'm watching is this little weak disturbance over parts of Nebraska. It's really dying as it moves eastward, but nonetheless, that's helping to send cloud cover our way, and it might bring in a weak little shower as we go through time. You watch the trajectory of this, and a lot of this is along and just north of the I-80 corridor, and well, eventually you start to get southern Wisconsin into the mix there. So we're watching it closely, but I still expect most of the day to be dry. This is Doppler track right now, giving us that clean sweep out there. Our temperature is right at 58 with those winds coming out of the west and southwest at 5 miles per hour. Temperature-wise in Boscobel, 65 is where we stand. Platteville, you're waking up at 64. Meanwhile, Madison at 58, Janesville already at 63. We'll see these temperatures begin to jump up as we continue through the rest of this morning. Expect those temperatures right around 69 by the time we get you towards lunchtime today, then a little bit more in the way of cloud cover moves in this afternoon. I still expect those temperatures to be right around 71, but you see each of these little green dots. That is the weak little chance for some showers that we do have moving into the picture. Then we'll cool down towards 49 later on tonight. Skies will also begin to clear out too. Tomorrow, it's more in the way of sunshine. A few clouds down towards the south. Those temperatures once again top out right around 71. But the next rain chance, as I mentioned, that joins the picture as we move into your Monday, particularly Monday night into early Tuesday morning. We'll see some lingering showers on Tuesday before that comes to an end as we move into your Wednesday. Another rain chance comes our direction late Thursday night to Friday, but I can go ahead and tell you a lot of the model data has been trending a lot further towards the south with that one. I want to see a couple more days, or at least one more day of the model data suggesting that before I make these changes to the forecast. That's the end of the week. So for now, enjoy the weather out there today. Do know that there is a very small chance of a shower this afternoon, but tomorrow looks fantastic.
Really, I mean, there's not many complaints in that whole forecast. It looks pretty nice.
It is nice. It's almost deceiving to see so many different days of rain, you know, showing up, but a lot of them are overnight. We're asleep by the time a lot of that rain comes in.
No 40s, I noticed.
No
what
40s.
Is the average temperature this time of year?
All right, so our average high today would be 62, and then by the end of our forecast, our average high is 66.
66, and then by the end of the month, even higher?
By the end of the month, the average high is in the 70s. Close to 80. So yeah, we're warming up.
Oh, best news. Thank you so much, Chris.
My pleasure.
Time to share some of our favorite stories of the week. Schools may be closed for the rest of the year, but one elementary school student isn't letting that stop him from meeting his goal. What started on the schoolyard is now moving to the sidewalk for 8-year-old Willem DeClean. He used to spend his time at recess running, and when his teachers noticed, she challenged him to run 100 miles before the end of the school year. But Willem finished that goal by Christmas, so now he's doubled it to 200, and nothing, not even canceled classes, will stop him. Willem is still running in his neighborhood, and his teacher is helping keep track of his distance while staying socially distant.
I did communicate with Willem and his friend and said, go ahead, guys, keep running if you want to. I will still keep track of it for you. And Willem took up that challenge, and he's on target to make it to 200 miles.
An amazing teacher, too. Willem has just a few weeks left in his running. His parents say he's not only focused on his own goal, but he's been encouraging his fellow classmates to continue theirs as well. And a 7-year-old Madison girl has already set and shattered 2 goals as she continues to raise money this weekend to help feed our community.
We have reached our $800 goal, and that's a lot. I'm happy that you guys contributed, and so our new goal is $1,500, and if you get that goal, we're going to have a puppy at our lemonade stand that you can pet.
Well, bring out that puppy. Morgan Marsh McGlone broke that goal too. She's now on her way to raising $20,000. The Oregon Community Bank promises to match up to $10,000 for every dollar that Morgan raises. So now the fundraiser has the potential to raise more than $20,000. That money will go to Little John's, which is a pay-what-you-can restaurant that turns extra food from grocery stores into affordable restaurant quality meals. You can donate at the link we've posted up on channel3000.com. Our coronavirus coverage continues all weekend long. Every morning and evening, we release a virus special report to keep you up to date on the latest numbers and changes happening in our community. You can find that on our website and all of our social media channels. But first, this morning, the Wisconsin Soldiers Welcome Home celebration that had all of us tearing up this week as it was anything but typical. A salute to those who serve is right after this.
What do you wish you had more of? If you said time, you're at the right place at just the right time. Hi, I'm Chris Klein, financial advisor with Capstone Wealth Management. My team and I have been managing investments for over 20 years for people just like you. And when you get right down to it, our job is to help you create time. How? Tune into my radio show on the Big 1070 AM, download our podcasts, or sign up for our newsletters on the website listed below. You'll learn more about me, my team, and how we might be able to just create time for you too.
Here at Weedman Lawn Care, we believe that your lawn should be a place where memories are made, a source of pride, relaxation, and fun for the whole family. That's why we proudly offer a child and pet-friendly program, so you can enjoy a healthier, greener, weed-free lawn without sacrificing peace of mind.
Our program offers effective, targeted weed control, and our golf course quality fertilizer creates a beautiful outdoor space. Don't your kids and grandkids deserve a Weedman lawn? Trust the lawn care experts. Trust Weedman.
They're our neighbors and our friends, but now they are forever our heroes, too.
And while they're working to keep us safe, Prudential is proud to provide over 1 million healthcare workers with benefits that help bring peace of mind in times like these.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? A cool breeze on a scorching day, a cozy corner on a cold night, or knowing every room of the house is as inviting as the next. Comfort means more than just the temperature, and the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable, like cool cash rebates of up to $1,650. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Kurt Schlickow, Heating and Cooling, serving Sauk County and surrounding areas.
Call us at Greiber Heating and Sheet Metal,
Serving the Dane County area.
Is your energy bill shaking you down? Then do like thousands of homeowners. Call us here at Mad City Windows and take advantage of our factory direct window blowout sale. Get a house full of windows for $29.95. Zero down, zero payments, and zero interest for 18 months. A bonus, you buy 7 or more windows and you get a patio door installed absolutely free. Call now and get a free $100 Walmart or Amazon gift card with estimate, and be sure to ask about virtual online estimates.
Mission Unstoppable, Saturday morning at 9 on News 3 Now.
Welcome back. International pandemic or not, thousands of soldiers are still overseas risking their lives to protect ours. This morning, we wanted to bring some attention to one in particular. He's a Wisconsin man who returned home this week after 6 months overseas.
Tyler Jobe from our sister station in La Crosse shows us how his family and friends were able to safely welcome him home.
Hopefully we get a pretty good showing today.
Just a few days ago, Bob Marconi found out his son-in-law is coming home from Afghanistan.
We thought that it'd be nice to do something for him.
Marconi says usually they throw him a big party, but in these unusual times, he had to get creative.
We were thinking there'd be about 4 or 5 family cars.
The invite list kept growing and growing and growing.
We got Civil State Patrol, we got local agencies, Monroe County, Sparta PD, the Sparta Fire Department, I think there's some VFW, American Legion folks here.
Back at home, Lieutenant Ryan Smith was enjoying time with the family.
I was just relaxing, I was like, it's nice to be home, just want to chill out. The wife was finally like, you need to start moving, get your uniform on right now. I was like, okay, what's going on?
Little did he know that the party was just getting started. A welcome back celebration from a distance.
I enjoy what I do, and I feel like I'm not going out of my way to do what I do, and to see all this support from the community, it really gets you.
His wife, Melissa, one of his biggest supporters.
It's been a long 7 months, basically, since he's been gone, and he hasn't really known his son at all, so we're just grateful to have him home and get to bond with his little guy and his daughter, and such a relief to have him home. We've missed him.
The pandemic couldn't rain on this parade, because even during these tough times, we can always take the time to appreciate our hometown heroes.
Hey, how's it going?
In Sparta, Tyler Jobe.
This man has been serving for 13 years. He's assigned to the 128th Infantry Regiment in addition to his work as Wisconsin Army National Guard. Lieutenant Smith is a state trooper and a father. As you saw there, he says he plans on serving the full 20 years, and he's braver than all of us.
Absolutely, for going out and doing that. I'm glad that they didn't let the rain ruin the parade there. I know the statement "rain on your parade" was a little bit literal.
It could have been literal.
But they were able to take that in stride, and we're going to be striding through the weekend as well with some gorgeous weather. There may be a shower or two later on this afternoon. I'm not overly concerned with that, but I'm still confident in the low 70s today with more sunshine and low 70s tomorrow. We'll see decent rain chances Monday night through Wednesday morning.